So basically here we are discussing the another topic, and that is what? That is the prerequisite for formulation of marketing strategy. So we are discussing the another part, that is what will be the prerequisite क्या होगा for the formulation of marketing strategy. Environmental analysis and diagnosis क्या है? Before making any strategy, किसी भी strategy को बनाने से पहले it is imperative है for the marketeer कि वो understand करे environment in which the organization is operating. तो बिफोर मेकिंग एनी स्ट्रैटेजी, किसी भी स्ट्रैटेजी को बनाने से पहले बिफोर मेकिंग एनी स्ट्रैटेजी ये बहुत ही ज़्यादा इम्परेटिव है फॉर अ मार्केटियर के लिए कि वो अंडरस्टैंड करे द एनवायरनमेंट इन विच द ऑर्गेनाइजेशन जिसमें ऑपरेट कर रही है. He should undertake a complete analysis and diagnosis of a both micro and macro environment. वो क्या करे? He should undertake करे complete analysis and a diagnosis of both the micro and macro environment. To interpret in a better way, he can do the SWOT analysis and comprehend where the organization is positioned and where it wants to grow and how will it go. To interpret in a better way, he can do the SWOT analysis and comprehend where the organization is positioned, where it wants to go and how will it go. It involves a complete analysis of company's situation. इसमें क्या होता है? Complete analysis होता है company के situation का. A company perform analysis by identifying. हम क्या बोलते हैं? That a company perform करती है analysis by identify environmental opportunities and threat. इट ऑल्सो एनालिसिस करती है स्ट्रेंथ एंड वीकनेस, कैसे वो डिटरमाइन करेगी विच अपॉर्चुनिटी द कंपनी कैन बेस्ट परस्यू. मार्केटिंग के 3 कंपोनेंट होते हैं, सो प्लानिंग, इम्प्लीमेंटेशन एंड कंट्रोल. थ्रू दिस एनालिसिस ऑर्गेनाइजेशन अपनी इंफॉर्मेशन को गैदर कर सकती है, अदर इनपुट्स को दैट कैन बी बेस्ट यूटिलाइज हो सकते हैं फॉर इट्स इंटरेस्ट वाइल फ्रेमिंग अ मार्केटिंग स्ट्रैटेजी. तो what will be the prerequisite for formulation of marketing strategy की prerequisite क्या होते हैं? Environmental analysis and diagnosis. Before making any strategy, किसी भी strategy को बनाने से पहले it is very imperative है for the marketer to understand करना environment को in which the organization is operating. Okay, ये सारा हमारा part हो गया. For a matter, a company must carefully analyze करे environment को in order to avoid the threat and take advantage of the opportunity. For that matter, a company must carefully analyze करे उसके environment को in order to avoid the threat and take the advantage of opportunity. Areas to be analyzed in the environment normally include forces closest to the company known as microenvironment, such as its ability to serve customer, other company, department, channel members, suppliers, competitors and publics. Forces close to the company known as microenvironment, such as its ability to serve customer, other company, departments, channel members, suppliers, competitors and a public. Broader forces, microenvironments such as the demographic and economic forces, political and legal forces, technological and ecological forces, and social and cultural forces. तो forces जो है that is close to the company known as the microenvironment, such as its ability to serve customer, other company, department, channel members, supplier, competitors and public. What are the forces? Forces क्या होगा? Forces to the company. What will be the forces? Forces जो कि close हो to the company which is known as the micro environment, such as its ability to serve customer, other company, department, channel members, suppliers, competitors and the public. What will be the forces to the company known as a micro environment, such as its ability to serve the customer, other company, department, channel members, suppliers, competitors and public. Broader forces, macro environments such as demographic and economic forces, political and legal forces, technological and ecological forces, and social and cultural forces. Analysis क्या होगा? Planning, implementation and control. There will be the analysis, planning, implementation and control. प्लानिंग में क्या होगा? डेवलप करना होगा आपको स्ट्रैटेजिक प्लान्स को, डेवलप करना होगा मार्केटिंग प्लान्स को. एनालिसिस में क्या होगा? व्हाट यू नीड टू डू टू डेवलप द स्ट्रैटेजिक प्लान्स, डेवलप दी मार्केटिंग प्लान्स। एनालिसिस में क्या होगा, इम्प्लीमेंटेशन, कैरी आउट दी प्लान्स को कैरी आउट करना होगा। और कंट्रोल में मेजर कीजिए रिजल्ट्स को, इवेल्युएट कीजिए रिजल्ट्स को एंड टेकिंग द करेक्टिव एक्शन। एनालिसिस में क्या होगा, व्हाट विल बी द एनालिसिस, व्हाट विल बी द एनालिसिस क्या होगा, व्हाट विल बी दी एनालिसिस, आपको प्लानिंग में देखना होगा, डेवलप करना होगा स्ट्रेटेजिक प्लान्स को, डेवलप करना होगा मार्केटिंग प्लान्स को। तो एनालिसिस में क्या होगा, व्हाट विल बी हैपन इन द एनालिसिस, डेवलप करना होगा स्ट्रेटेजिक प्लान को, डेवलप करना होगा मार्केटिंग प्लान्स को। इम्प्लीमेंटेशन में कैरी आउट द प्लान्स और कंट्रोल में मेजर द रिजल्ट, इवेल्युएट द रिजल्ट एंड टेकिंग द करेक्टिव एक्शंस। Strategic marketing management process क्या होगा, what will be the strategic marketing management process? After completing the environmental analysis and diagnosis, the organization can start कर सकता है strategic marketing planning that involves deciding on what marketing strategy that will help the company attain its overall strategic objective. A detailed plan is needed for each business product or brand. A product or brand plan may contain different scenarios. Executive summary, current marketing situation, threats and opportunity analysis, objectives and issue, marketing strategies, actions, programs, budgets and controls. The executive summary is a short summary of the main goals and the recommendation to be presented in the plan. जो एग्जीक्यूटिव समरी होती है वो शॉर्ट समरी होती है ऑफ द मेन गोल्स की एंड रिकमेंडेशन विच आर टू बी प्रेजेंटेड इन द प्लान। तो जो एग्जीक्यूटिव समरी होती है दैट इज अ शॉर्ट समरी होती है ऑफ द मेन गोल्स की। जो एग्जीक्यूटिव समरी होती है वो शॉर्ट समरी होती है मेन गोल की शॉर्ट समरी एंड रिकमेंडेशन विच इज टू बी प्रेजेंटेड इन द प्लान। The current marketing situation is a section of a marketing plan that describes the target market and the company position in it. Important sections include a market description, a product review, analysis of the competition, and a section on distribution. And the threat and opportunity section, manager give their assessment of important development that can have an impact, either positive or negative, on the firm. Having studied the product threats and opportunity, the manager can set the objective and consider issue that will affect them. The objective should be stated as goal that the company would like to attain during the plan terms. Marketing strategy is a marketing logic by which the business unit hopes to achieve its marketing objective. Strategy should be formulated for all the marketing mix components. Lastly, strategic control involves monitoring, measuring the results and their evaluation. Lastly, strategic control क्या होता है? It involves the monitoring and measuring of the result and their evaluation. तो लास्टली क्या होता है, स्ट्रैटेजिक कंट्रोल, इट इन्वॉल्व्स द मॉनिटर कैसे होगी चीजें, मेजर कैसे करेंगे हम रिजल्ट्स को एंड देयर इवैल्यूएशन को। दिस विल लीड टू टेकिंग द करेक्टिव एक्शन इन द मार्केटिंग प्लान स्ट्रैटेजी। और इससे क्या होगा, दिस विल लीड टू द करेक्टिव एक्शन इन द मार्केटिंग प्लान स्ट्रैटेजी। What will be the strategic marketing technique? Strategic marketing technique क्या होगा? What will be the strategic marketing technique? Over the years, a number of marketing strategy have been evolved. What will be the strategic marketing technique? SMT क्या होता है? What will be the strategic marketing technique क्या होता है? Over the years, a number of marketing strategy have been evolved. हम क्या बोलेंगे? Over the years, a number of marketing strategy evolved हुई है which are given to handle the marketing strategically and fit the competition in the market. हम क्या बोलते हैं that what is the strategic marketing technique? Strategic marketing technique क्या है? Over the years, a number of marketing strategy have been evolved. Strategic marketing techniques क्या है? Over the year, a number of marketing strategy have been evolved हुई है which are given to handle the marketing strategically and fight the competition in the market. Over the years, a number of marketing strategy have been evolved which are given to handle the marketing strategically and fight the competition in the market. What will be the social marketing? It refers to design, implementation and control of a program. So different marketing techniques क्या होती है? First is the social marketing. It refers to the design, implementation and controls of a program seeking to increase the acceptability of the social ideas. सोशल मार्केटिंग में क्या आप करते हैं? आप डिजाइन करते हैं, इम्प्लीमेंट करते हो और कंट्रोल करते हो प्रोग्राम्स को। डिजाइन करते हैं, इम्प्लीमेंट करते हैं, कंट्रोल करते हैं। सोशल मार्केटिंग में क्या होता है? आप डिजाइन करते हैं, इम्प्लीमेंट करते हैं, कंट्रोल करते हैं प्रोग्राम को सीकिंग टू इंक्रीज द एक्सेप्टेबिलिटी ऑफ सोशल आइडियाज को एक्सेप्टेबिलिटी करते हो कॉजेज और प्रैक्टिस अमंग टारगेट ग्रुप टू ब्रिंग इन अ सोशल चेंज। For instance, the publicity campaign for the prohibition of smoking in Delhi explained the place where one can't smoke and also indicate that smoking is injurious to health. और स्मोकिंग। तो दिस इज समहाउ दी सोशल मार्केटिंग है, जहाँ पे आप सोशली आइडियाज बिलीव्स जो डिजाइन करते हो, इम्प्लीमेंटेशन करते हो कंट्रोल्स को और प्रोग्राम्स को। तो सोशल मार्केटिंग क्या होता है? Social marketing, it refers to the design, implementation and control of programs seeking to increase the acceptability of the social idea, cause and practice among a target group to bring in a social change. सोशल मार्केटिंग में क्या होता है? इट रेफर्स टू आप डिजाइन करोगे, इम्प्लीमेंट करोगे चीजों को एंड कंट्रोल करोगे प्रोग्राम को। सोशल मार्केटिंग में क्या होता है? इट रेफर्स टू आप डिजाइन करोगे, इम्प्लीमेंट करोगे, कंट्रोल करोगे प्रोग्राम्स को, सीक्स टू इंक्रीज एक्सेप्टेबिलिटी ऑफ सोशल आइडिया, cause or practice among the target group to bring a social change. For instance, the publicity campaign for the prohibition of smoking in Delhi explain the places where one can and can't smoke and also indicate the smoking is injurious to health. Augmented marketing में क्या करोगे? What will you do under the augmented marketing? This type of marketing includes the additional customer services and benefits that a product can offer besides the core and the actual product that is being offered. What will be the augmented marketing? Augmented marketing में क्या होगा? This type of marketing includes, इस टाइप के मार्केटिंग में क्या होगा? This type of marketing includes the additional customer services. एडिशनल कस्टमर सर्विसेज आप कैसे दोगे और बेनिफिट्स दैट अ प्रोडक्ट कैन ऑफर कर सकता है बिसाइड द कोर एंड द एक्चुअल प्रोडक्ट दैट इज बीइंग ऑफर्ड. It can be in the form of introduction of the high-tech service like movies on demand. ये कैसे हो सकता है? It can be in the form of introduction of high-tech services जैसे कि movies on demand. This are the part of augmented marketing का part होता है. Movies on demand कैसे मिलेगा आपको? Online computer, repair service, secretarial service, etc. Such innovative offering provide a set of benefit that promise to elevate the customer service to unprecedented level तक ले जाएगा. तो augmented marketing में क्या होता है? This type of marketing includes the additional customer service benefit to a product that besides the core and actual product that is being offered. It can be in the form of introduction of high-tech services की form में. Augmented में क्या आता है? High-tech service like movies on demand, online computer, repair service, secretarial service, etc. Such innovative offering provide a set of benefits जो कि promise करता है to elevate the customer service to unprecedented levels तक. तो what will be the augmented marketing? हम क्या बोलते हैं that? What will be the augmented marketing? तो इस टाइप की जो मार्केटिंग होती है, दिस टाइप ऑफ मार्केटिंग इंक्लूड्स द एडिशनल कस्टमर सर्विसेज बेनिफिट्स दैट द प्रोडक्ट कैन ऑफर बिसाइड द कोर एंड द एक्चुअल प्रोडक्ट दैट इज बीइंग ऑफर्ड. It can be in the form of introduction of the high-tech services like the movies on demand, online computer, repair and service, retail service. This can be in the form of introduction of the high-tech services like movies on demand, online computer, repair service, secretarial service. Such innovative offering provide a set of a benefit that promise to elevate the customer services to the unprecedented level. Next come is the direct marketing. Direct marketing में क्या है? Marketing through various advertising media. So directly interact करता है directly with the consumer. Marketing through what? Marketing through the various advertising media that interact directly with the consumer. Generally calling for the consumer to make a direct response. Direct marketing includes the catalog, selling, email, telecommuting, electronic marketing, shopping and TV shopping. What comes under the direct marketing में क्या आता है? Marketing through various advertising media. आप marketing कर रहे हो various advertising media का use करके. तो what will be the direct marketing क्या होगा? What will be the direct marketing? Basically तो डायरेक्ट मार्केटिंग में क्या होता है? मार्केटिंग थ्रू द वेरियस एडवर्टाइजिंग मीडिया दैट इंटरेक्ट करता है डायरेक्टली विद द कंज्यूमर, जनरली कॉलिंग फॉर द कंज्यूमर टू मेक अ डायरेक्ट रिस्पॉन्स. तो व्हाट विल बी द डायरेक्ट मार्केटिंग? डायरेक्ट मार्केटिंग क्या होता है? मार्केटिंग थ्रू द वेरियस एडवर्टाइजिंग मीडिया. What will be the direct marketing? Through the various advertising media that interact करता है directly with the consumer, generally calling for the consumer to make a direct response. Direct marketing includes the catalog, selling, email, telecommuting, electronic marketing and shopping and TV shopping. तो what will be the direct marketing? क्या होता है? Direct marketing में क्या होता है? It is through the various advertising media जो कि interact करता है directly with the consumer, generally calling for the consumer to make a direct response. Direct marketing includes the catalog, selling, email, telecommuting, electronic marketing, shopping and TV shopping. Relationship marketing क्या है? जो process of creating, maintaining and enhancing a strong value-laden relationship with customer and other stakeholder. What will be the relationship marketing? Direct marketing में क्या है? जो directly selling होती है, email, telecommunicating, TV shopping, these are all direct marketing. Relationship marketing, the process of creating, maintaining and enhancing the strong value-laden relationship with the customer and other stakeholders. So what will be the relationship marketing? Relationship marketing क्या है? जो process है creating, maintaining and enhancing the strong value-laden relationships जिसको लेके है. तो जो प्रोसेस है क्रिएट करना, मेंटेन करना, एनहेंस करना स्ट्रॉन्ग वैल्यू लेडन रिलेशनशिप कस्टमर के साथ, विद अदर स्टेक होल्डर्स के साथ. एयरलाइन ऑफर द स्पेशल लॉन्जेस एट द मेजर एयरपोर्ट फॉर द फ्रीक्वेंट फ्लाइट्स, thus providing the special benefit to select customer to strengthen bonds. It can go a long way in building the relationship. ये cases आ सकता है. It can go a long way in building the relationship. The relationship marketing क्या है? जो process है creating, maintaining and enhancing the strong value-laden relationship with the customer and other stakeholder. Airline offers special lounges at the major airport for frequent flyers, thus providing special benefit to select customer to strengthen the bond. It can go a long way in building the relationship. What will be the service marketing? It is applying the concept, tools and technique of marketing to services. What is service marketing? It is apply, कैसे आप apply करोगे the concept को, tools को, techniques को, marketing to services. What will be the service marketing? Service marketing क्या होगा? What will be the services marketing? It is applying the concept, tools and technique of marketing to the services. कैसे आप अप्लाई करोगे the concept, tools and techniques of marketing to service? Service is any activity or benefit that one party can offer करेगा other party को. That is essentially intangible होती है. Services क्या होती है? Essentially intangible. This marketing require different marketing strategies since it has a peculiar characteristics of its own, such as inseparability, variability, etc. So what will be the service marketing? It is applying the concept, tools, technique of marketing to services. Services is an activity or benefit that one party can offer कर सकती है another, that is essentially intangible होती है. This marketing requires different services क्या होती है? Intangible होती है. The marketing requires different marketing strategies since it has a peculiar characteristics of its own, such as inseparability को लेके, variability, etc. Now comes the next one is the person marketing. पर्सन भी मार्केटिंग करता है. कैसे करता है? लेट आई टॉक यू अबाउट. पीपल कैन ऑल्सो बी मार्केटेड. पीपल भी मार्केटेड होते हैं. कैसे? पर्सन मार्केटिंग कंसिस्ट ऑफ एक्टिविटी अंडरटेकन टू क्रिएट, मेंटेन एंड चेंज एटीट्यूड. जैसे कि दुबई की मार्केटिंग कौन करता है? शाहरुख खान. तो प्लेसेस के लिए भी हमारा कंसेप्ट चेंज हो जाता है. बिहेवियर टुवर्ड्स अ पर्टिकुलर पर्सन, जैसे कि पॉलिटिशियन, स्पोर्ट्स स्टार, फिल्म स्टार, इट इज मार्केट देमसेल्फ टू गेट वोट और टू प्रमोट देयर करियर. खुद को भी मार्केट करते हैं वो कि वो वोट ले पाए, और उनका प्लेस मार्केटिंग, दुबई वाला एग्जांपल, दैट कम्स अंडर द प्लेस मार्केटिंग. तो पर्सन खुद की मार्केटिंग करते हैं. जो लीडर्स होते हैं, पॉलिटिशियंस लीडर्स होते हैं, वो खुद की मार्केटिंग करते हैं ताकि उन्हें वोट दिया जाए और उनका करियर प्रमोट हो. ऑर्गेनाइजेशन मार्केटिंग में क्या था? इट कंसिस्ट ऑफ एक्टिविटी अंडरटेकन टू क्रिएट, मेंटेन एंड चेंज एटीट्यूड एंड बिहेवियर ऑफ अ टारगेट ऑडियंस टुवर्ड्स द ऑर्गेनाइजेशन के लिए कैसे आप क्रिएट, मेंटेन एंड सस्टेन करोगे एटीट्यूड एंड बिहेवियर ऑफ द टारगेट ऑडियंस. व्हाट विल बी द ऑर्गेनाइजेशन मार्केटिंग? क्या होता है? इट कंसिस्ट ऑफ एक्टिविटी विच इज अंडरटेकन टू क्रिएट, मेंटेन और चेंज एटीट्यूड एंड बिहेवियर. तो व्हाट विल बी द ऑर्गेनाइजेशन मार्केटिंग? क्या होगा? इट कंसिस्ट ऑफ बहुत सारी की सारी एक्टिविटीज विच इज अंडरटेकन टू क्रिएट, मेंटेन एंड चेंज एटीट्यूड एंड बिहेवियर ऑफ टारगेट ऑडियंस टुवर्ड्स एन ऑर्गेनाइजेशन. Both the profit and non-profit organization practice organization marketing. What will be the place marketing? Place marketing क्या होगा? What will be the place marketing? तो place marketing involves, हम क्या बोलते हैं that? What will be the place marketing? It will involves activity which is undertaken to create, maintain and change attitude and behavior towards a particular places. से marketing of business side, tourism marketing. tourism को भी market करना पड़ता है ताकि सब लोग वहाँ जाए और ज़्यादा revenue generate हो in the economy, in the nation as well. The place marketing involves the activity which is undertaken to create, maintain and change attitude and behaviors towards the particular places. So what will be the place marketing? Place marketing involves activity undertaken to create, maintain and change attitude and behavior towards the particular places. Say marketing of business sides, tourism marketing. Enlightened marketing. What will be the enlightened marketing? मतलब प्लेस, ऑर्गेनाइजेशन और पर्सन, तीनों मार्केटिंग ऑलमोस्ट सेम है, बस जो रिस्पेक्टिव वर्ड है उसका डिफरेंस है। एनलाइटेड मार्केटिंग में क्या ऑगमेंटेड हाईटेक के लिए था। एनलाइटेड मार्केटिंग मतलब क्या था? इट इज अ मार्केटिंग फिलोसॉफी होल्डिंग दैट अ कंपनीज मार्केटिंग शुड सपोर्ट द बेस्ट लॉन्ग रन परफॉर्मेंस मार्केटिंग सिस्टम दैट इज बियॉन्ड द प्रिवेलिंग माइंडसेट। इट हैव फाइव प्रिंसिपल होते हैं एनलाइटेड मार्केटिंग। एनलाइटेड का मीनिंग देखते हैं। लेट अस डिस्कस अबाउट द मीनिंग ऑफ द एनलाइटेड मार्केटिंग। एनलाइटेड का प्रॉपरली मीनिंग क्या होता है? वो द नेट इज डिस्कनेक्टेड। ओके, बाद में देखना पड़ेगा। तो एनलाइटेड मार्केटिंग का क्या मतलब होता है? कि ऐसा मार्केटिंग फिलोसॉफी होल्डिंग दैट द कंपनीज मार्केटिंग शुड सपोर्ट द बेस्ट लॉन्ग रन परफॉर्मेंस। एनलाइटेड मार्केटिंग होता है एक ऐसी मार्केटिंग फिलोसॉफी होल्डिंग दैट कंपनीज मार्केटिंग, जो कंपनी की मार्केटिंग होगी, इट शुड बी सपोर्ट द बेस्ट लॉन्ग रन परफॉर्मेंस को सपोर्ट करे ऑफ द मार्केटिंग सिस्टम दैट इज बियॉन्ड द प्रिवेलिंग माइंडसेट। इसके 5 प्रिंसिपल होते हैं अंडर द एनलाइटेड मार्केटिंग में: कस्टमर ओरिएंटेड मार्केटिंग, इनोवेटिव मार्केटिंग, वैल्यू मार्केटिंग, सेंस ऑफ मिशन मार्केटिंग एंड सोसाइटल मार्केटिंग। Then comes the differential marketing. Differential marketing, it is a market coverage strategy in which a firm decide to target several segments and design separate offer for each. मतलब अलग अलग मार्केटिंग स्ट्रैटेजी का यूज करेगा। जैसे कि हिंदुस्तान यूनिलीवर लिमिटेड लाइफ बॉय के लिए लाइफ बॉय, लक्स एंड रेक्सोना इज अ पॉपुलर सेगमेंट, और डव और पियर्स क्या है? वो प्रीमियम सेगमेंट है। तो अलग अलग मार्केटिंग के स्ट्रैटेजी को फॉलो कर गए, एक ही कंपनी अलग अलग स्ट्रैटेजी फॉलो करी, दैट इज द डिफरेंशियल मार्केटिंग। Then synchro marketing. What is synchro marketing? Synchro marketing जो होता है, when the demand for a product is irregular due to season. अगर season की वजह से, synchro is something seasonal. Synchro marketing मतलब होता है when the demand of a product is irregular due to season. अगर डिमांड जो है प्रोडक्ट की वो इरेगुलर है सीजन्स की वजह से, सम पार्ट ऑफ द डे और ऑन आवर बेसिस, कॉजिंग द आइडियल कैपेसिटी और ओवरवर्क कैपेसिटी, जिसकी वजह से कभी कभी तो खाली रहता है और कभी कभी ओवर काम करना पड़ता है। सिंक्रो मार्केटिंग कैन बी यूज्ड टू फाइंड वेज टू अल्टर द पैटर्न ऑन अ डिमांड थ्रू फ्लेक्सिबल प्राइसिंग, प्रमोशन एंड अदर इंसेंटिव्स। The products such as movie tickets can be sold at a lower prices over weekends to generate the demand. तो प्रोडक्ट सच एज जैसे कि मूवी टिकट्स जो है द सेम कैन बी सोल्ड एट अ लोअर प्राइस ओवर द वीकेंड्स टू जनरेट, मतलब सैटरडे संडे के अलावा जब वीकेंड्स पे आइडल सीट रहती है तब उसकी प्राइसेस के टिकट्स लो कर देते हैं, वैसे सैटरडे संडे को हाई कर देते हैं। दैट इज व्हाट सिंक्रो मार्केटिंग। सीजनल बेसिस पे कभी ओवर होता है, कभी आइडल होता है, तो उसके हिसाब से मार्केट स्ट्रैटेजी का यूज किया जाता है। तो व्हाट विल बी द सिंक्रो मार्केटिंग क्या है? When the demand for a product is irregular due to the season, some part of the day or on an hour basis, causing the ideal capacity or overwork capacity. Synchro marketing can be used to find the ways to alter the pattern of demand through flexible pricing, promotion and other incentives. Product can be such as movie tickets can be sold at a lower price over weekends to generate the demand. Now comes the concentrated marketing. What will be the concentrated marketing? क्या होगा? It is a market coverage strategy in which a firm goes after a large share of one or few sub-market. It can also take the form of niche market. Concentrated marketing एक particular किसी चीज पे concentrated, तो what will be the concentrated marketing? What will be the concentrated marketing क्या होता है? It is a market coverage strategy होती है। That what will be the, हम क्या बोलते हैं, that what will be the concentrated marketing? It is a market coverage strategy in which a firm goes after a large share. जहाँ पे firm जाता है after a large share of one or few sub markets. It can also take the form of niche marketing. What will be demarketing? It includes marketing strategy to reduce demand temporarily or permanently. What is demarketing? तो it includes marketing strategy, कैसे आप reduce कर सकते हैं डिमांड को temporarily basis पे और permanently तरीके से। तो it includes the marketing strategy to reduce the demand temporarily and permanent तरीके से आपको उसकी डिमांड को कम करना है। The aim is not to destroy the demand but only to reduce or shift it. It happens when there is an overflow demand. For example, buses are overloaded in the morning and evening. Roads are busy for most of the time. Zoological parks are overcrowded on Saturday and Sundays and holidays. Here, demarketing can be applied to regulate the demand को regulate करने के लिए हमें sometimes demarketing करनी होती है इसकी। तो ये सारी हमारी जो मार्केटिंग वाला पार्ट है वो कवर होता है। अब हमारा नेक्स्ट आएगा फाइनेंशियल स्ट्रेटेजी। फाइनेंशियल स्ट्रेटजी में भी ये सब चलेगा। फिर प्रोडक्ट ऑपरेशन स्ट्रेटजी, फिर लॉजिस्टिक मैनेजमेंट, देन सप्लाई चेन मैनेजमेंट, देन इम्प्लीमेंटेशन, देन रिसर्च एंड डेवलपमेंट स्ट्रेटजी एंड होल, देन R&D अप्रोच, ह्यूमन, ये सारे हमारे जो फंक्शनल एरियाज है वही चलेंगे पूरे चैप्टर में। और स्ट्रेटेजिक डिसीजन रिलेटेड टू HR से रिलेटेड, रोल ऑफ HR, बस। तो सारे फंक्शनल एरियाज पढ़ते पढ़ते हमारा चैप्टर ओवर हो जाएगा। एक बार हम इसकी समरी को देख लेते हैं। Functional strategy plays two important roles to provide the support to the corporate and business level strategy. फंक्शनल स्ट्रैटेजी जो है वो प्ले करती है, दो इम्पॉर्टेंट रोल को प्ले करती है। फंक्शनल स्ट्रैटेजी जो है वो दो इम्पॉर्टेंट रोल प्ले करती है। कैसे आप प्रोवाइड करोगे सपोर्ट टू द कॉर्पोरेट एंड बिजनेस लेवल स्ट्रैटेजी and spell out as to how the functional manager will work. Functional strategy facilitate करती flow of strategic decision to the different parts of the organization में कैसे flow होगा। This chapter covers the different categories of functional level strategy with the marketing, production, operation, finance and human resource. The functional strategy related to the marketing area deal करती है with the different aspects of a marketing process and marketing mix, product, price, place, promotion. This chapter also elucidates the financial strategy, acquiring capital to implement strategy, projected financial statements, management of funds, and evaluating the worth of a business. Strategy related to production system are significant as they deal with the vital issues affecting the capability of the organization to achieve its objective. For a business organization, effective logistics strategy will involve solving certain problems with the help of supply chain management. Supply chain refers to the linkages between the suppliers, manufacturers, customers. Implementing and successfully running the supply chain management system will involve the synergistic mix of product development, material procurement, manufacturing, physical distribution, outsourcing, customer service, performance measurement. Research and development personnel can play an important role in strategy implementation. There must be effective integration between R&D department and other functional department in implementing the different types of strategy. Besides, human resource management function has been recognized as strategic partner in the formulation and implementation of organizational strategy. The strategic role of human resource manager is also explained in this chapter. तो ऐसे अलग अलग डिपार्टमेंट है। हमने मार्केटिंग का पढ़ा है, अब हमें नेक्स्ट पढ़ना है फाइनेंशियल स्ट्रैटेजी के बारे में पढ़ते हैं। लेट अस डिस्कस अबाउट द थिंग रिलेटिंग टू द फाइनेंशियल स्ट्रैटेजी के बारे में डिस्कस करते हैं। So the next important functional strategy relates to the financial aspect of the business and are termed as financial strategy. जो दूसरा इम्पॉर्टेंट फंक्शनल स्ट्रैटेजी है जो कि रिलेट करता है टू द फाइनेंशियल एस्पेक्ट्स ऑफ द बिजनेस, उसे हम बोलेंगे फाइनेंशियल स्ट्रैटेजी। द फाइनेंशियल स्ट्रैटेजी ऑफ एन ऑर्गेनाइजेशन आर रिलेटेड टू द सेवरल एरियाज ऑफ द फाइनेंशियल मैनेजमेंट। जो फाइनेंशियल स्ट्रैटेजी होती है ऑर्गेनाइजेशन की वो रिलेटेड होती है सेवरल एरियाज ऑफ फाइनेंशियल मैनेजमेंट, जिसे कंसिडर किया जाता है सेंट्रल टू स्ट्रैटेजी इम्प्लीमेंटेशन. This include acquiring needed capital sources of fund, developing the projected financial statement, budget management, usage of funds, evaluating the worth of business. Strategies need to formulate strategies in these areas so that they are implemented. Some example of decision that may require financial and accounting policy are कैसे आप रेज करोगे कैपिटल विद शॉर्ट टर्म डेट, लॉन्ग टर्म डेट, प्रिफर्ड स्टॉक और कॉमन स्टॉक। तो कैसे हाउ विल यू रेज द कैपिटल, शॉर्ट टर्म डेट से कितना उठाओगे पैसा, लॉन्ग टर्म डेट से कैसे, प्रेफर्ड स्टॉक से और कॉमन इक्विटी से कैसे पैसा अरेंज करोगे। टू लीज और बाय फिक्स एसेट, क्या आप फिक्स एसेट्स को लीज करना पसंद करोगे या बाय करना पसंद करोगे। टू डिटरमाइन एन एप्रोप्रिएट डिविडेंड पे आउट रेशियो, कैसे आप डिविडेंड पे आउट रेशियो को डिटरमाइन करोगे। टू एक्सटेंड द टाइम ऑफ अकाउंट्स रिसीवेबल, कैसे आप एक्सटेंड करोगे द टाइम ऑफ अकाउंट्स रिसीवेबल। To establish a certain percentage discount on accounts within a specified period of time, कैसे आप establish करोगे, how will you able to establish a certain percentage discount on account with a specified period of time. कैसे आप डिटरमाइन करोगे द अमाउंट ऑफ कैश दैट शुड बी केप्ट ऑन हैंड, कितना कैश रखना है ये आप कैसे डिटरमाइन करोगे। जो मेजर कंपोनेंट होते हैं फाइनेंशियल स्ट्रैटेजी के वो होते हैं स्ट्रेटेजाइजिंग द एक्वायरिंग कैपिटल सोर्सेज ऑफ फंड। आपको स्ट्रेटेजाइजिंग करनी है एक्वायरिंग कैपिटल एंड सोर्सेज ऑफ फंड्स की। सक्सेसफुल स्ट्रैटेजी इम्प्लीमेंटेशन ऑफन रिक्वायर एडिशनल कैपिटल। हम क्या बोलते हैं सक्सेसफुल हम क्या बोलते हैं द मेजर कंपोनेंट्स ऑफ फाइनेंशियल स्ट्रैटेजीज आर। What will be the major components? Major component क्या होगा? Financial strategies are strategizing the acquiring capital sources of fund. Successful strategy implementation often requires additional capital. So successful strategy implementation होती है that often requires the additional capital. Beside net profit from operation and sale of asset, two basic source of capital for an organization are the debt and equity. Determining an appropriate mix of debt and equity in a firm's capital structure can be vital to successful strategy implementation. Theoretically, an enterprise should have enough debt in its capital structure to boost its return on investment by applying the debt to projects earning more than the cost of the debt. In low earning periods, too much debt in the capital structure of an organization can endanger the stockholders' return and jeopardize the company's survival. Many debt-ridden real estate companies find things very difficult at a time of recession. Fixed debt obligations generally must be met regardless of circumstances. This does not mean that stock issuance are always better than debt for raising capitals. Some special stock is issued to finance strategy implementation leading to ownership and control of the enterprise are diluted. This can be a serious concern in today's business environment of hostile takeovers, mergers and acquisition. तो हम क्या बोलते हैं कि what are the major component क्या होंगे of the financial strategies? Strategizing acquiring capital sources of funds को strategize करता है. Successful strategy implementation often require additional capital. So successful strategy implementation होती है that often require additional capital. Beside the net profit from operation and the sale of asset, दो basic source of capital for an organization are debt and equity. कैसे आप डिटरमाइन करोगे एक एप्रोप्रिएट मिक्स का कितना डेट का प्रोपोर्शन होना चाहिए कितना इक्विटी का इन द फर्म्स कैपिटल स्ट्रक्चर कैन बी द वाइटल टू सक्सेसफुल स्ट्रेटजी इम्प्लीमेंटेशन. Theoretically, an enterprise should have enough debt in its capital structure to boost its return on investment by applying the debt to product and projects earning more than the cost of the debt. In low earning periods, too much debt in the capital structure of an organization can endanger the stakeholder returns and jeopardize the company's survival. Many debt-ridden real estate companies find things very difficult at a time of recession. Fixed debt obligations generally must be met regardless of circumstances. This does not mean that the stock issuance are always better than debt for raising capital. Some special stock is issued to finance strategy implementation leading to ownership and control of the enterprise. हमारी जो ownership पे भी खतरा होता है sometimes. Oh God. And are diluted. This can be serious concern in today's business environment of hostile takeovers, mergers and acquisition. The major factors regarding which strategy have to be made include capital structure, procurement of capital, working capital borrowing, reserve and surplus as the sources of fund, and relationship with lenders, banks and financial institutions. Strategies related to the sources of fund are very important since they determine how financial sources will be made available for the implementation of strategy. Organizations have a range of alternatives regarding the sources of funds. While one company may rely on external borrowings, another may follow a policy of internal financing. Projected financial statement budgets as an effective tool to implement the financial strategy. How there will be the projected financial statements budgets as an effective tools to implement the financial strategy. Projected pro forma financial statement analysis is a central strategy implementation technique because it allows an organization to examine the expected result of various actions and approaches. This type of analysis can be used to forecast the impact of various implementation decisions. To increase a promotion expenditure by 50%. to increase the promotion expenditure by 50% to support a market development strategy, to increase the salary by 25% to support a market penetration strategy, to increase the R&D expenditure by 70% to support product development, and to sell the common stock to raise the capital for the diversification. Nearly all the financial institutions require a projected financial statement whenever a business seeks capital. A pro forma income statement and a balance sheet allow an organization to compute the projected financial ratio under various strategy implementation scenarios. When compared to prior years and to industry average, financial ratio provide valuable insights into the feasibility of various implementation approaches. As a result of governance challenges, companies today are being much more diligent in preparing the projected financial statement in a reasonable manner rather than too optimistically. A financial budget is also a document that details how funds will be obtained and spent for a specified period of time. Annual budgets are most common, although the period of time for a budget can range from 1 day to more than 10 years. Fundamentally, financial budgeting is a method for specifying what must be done to complete a strategy implementation successfully. Financial budgeting should not be thought of as a tool for limiting expenditure but rather as a method for obtaining the most productive and profitable use of an organization's resources. Financial budget can be viewed as a planned allocation of firm's resources based on the forecast of the future. There are several types of financial budget used by different organizations. Some common types of budget include the cash budget, operating budget, sales budget, profit budget, factory budget, capital budget, expense budget, divisional budget, variable budgets, flexible budget, and fixed budget. When an organization is experiencing the difficulties, जब हमें लगे कि एक organization जो है वो face कर रही है किन चीजों को, मतलब same is facing difficulties face कर रही होती है जब एक organization. The budget are especially important in guiding strategy implementation. Financial budget have some limitation also. First, budgetary programs can become so detailed that they are cumbersome and overly expensive. ओवर बजटिंग, अंडर बजटिंग कैन कॉज प्रॉब्लम्स हो सकती है, ज्यादा बजटिंग होगी या फिर कम बजटिंग होगी. So finally, budgets are sometimes क्या होता है? It is sometimes used as instrument of tyranny that result in frustration, resentment, absenteeism, and high turnover. To minimize the effect of this, last concern managers should increase the participation of subordinate in preparing the budget. Strategizing utilization management of funds. Plans and policy for the uses of funds deals with investment or asset mix decision. The most important regarding which plan and policy are to be made are capital investment, fixed asset acquisition, current asset loans and advances, dividend decision, and relationship with shareholder. Uses of funds is important since it relates to efficiency and effectiveness of resources utilization in the process of strategy implementation. Implementation of project in pursuance of expansion strategies typically result in increase in capital work in progress and current asset. हम क्या बोलते हैं? स्ट्रेटेजाइजिंग यूटिलाइजेशन मैनेजमेंट ऑफ फंड्स. आपको स्ट्रेटेजीज बनानी होगी, स्ट्रेटेजाइज कीजिए चीजों को, कैसे आप यूटिलाइज करोगे, मैनेज कैसे करोगे फंड्स को. प्लान्स एंड पॉलिसी फॉर द यूजेस ऑफ फंड डील विद इन्वेस्टमेंट और एसेट मिक्स डिसीजन. क्या कौन सी प्लान और पॉलिसी होगी फॉर द यूजर्स ऑफ फंड्स को आप कैसे यूज करोगे, डील्स विद इन्वेस्टमेंट और असेट मिक्स डिसीजन के साथ डील करते हैं. सो इम्पॉर्टेंट फैक्टर हो गया रिगार्डिंग विच प्लान, कौन सी प्लान पॉलिसी मेड होगी, क्या वो कैपिटल इन्वेस्टमेंट है, फिक्स असेट एक्विजिशन है. करंट एसेट है, लोन्स है, एडवांसेस है, डिविडेंड डिसीजन है, रिलेशनशिप क्या है शेयर होल्डर के साथ. Uses of fund is important since it relates to efficiency and effectiveness of resource utilization in the process of strategy implementation. Implementation of projects in a pursuance of expansion strategies would typically result करता है in increase in capital work in progress and current asset. Implementation of project in a pursuance of expansion strategy. हम क्या बोलते हैं, जिस तरीके से आप इम्प्लीमेंट करोगे प्रोजेक्ट्स को इन परसुएंस ऑफ एक्सपेंशन स्ट्रैटेजीज. हम क्या बोलते हैं, इम्प्लीमेंट करना चीजों को इन परसुएंस ऑफ एक्सपेंशन स्ट्रैटेजी टिपिकली रिजल्ट करता है इन इंक्रीज इन कैपिटल वर्क इन प्रोग्रेस एंड करंट असेटमेंट. इफ प्लान एंड पॉलिसी आर नॉट क्लियर, अगर प्लान और पॉलिसी क्लियर नहीं है तो जो यूजेस ऑफ फंड है दैट वुड बी इनएफिशिएंट लीडिंग टू लेस देन द ऑप्टिमम यूटिलाइजेशन ऑफ रिसोर्सेज. The management of fund is another important area of financial strategy. It basically deals with the decision related to the systematic aspect of financial management. The major factor regarding which plan and policy related to the management of funds have to be made are the system of finance, accounting, budgeting, management, control system, cash, credit, risk management, cost control and reduction, and tax planning and advantages. The management of funds can play a pivotal role in strategy implementation as it aims at the conservation and optimum utilization of funds, objectives which are central to any strategic action. Organizations who implement certain strategies of stability, growth, and retrenchment cannot escape the rigors of a proper management of fund. In fact, good management of fund often creates the difference between strategically successful and unsuccessful company. For instance, Gujarat Ambuja Cements, currently a high profitable cement company in the country, has achieved a tremendous financial success primarily on the basis of its policy of cost control. The company has been particularly successful in maintaining a low cost for power, which is a major input in cement manufacture. Financial plans and policy, however, present a dilemma before management. The priority of management may often conflict with those of shareholder. It is the responsibility of strategists to minimize the conflict of interest between the management and those of shareholder. Evaluating the worth of business. Evaluate कैसे करें हम? The worth of a business is central to strategy implementation because integrative, intense, and diversification strategy are often implemented by acquiring other firms. Other strategies such as retrenchment may result in a sale of a division of a firm itself. Thousands of transactions occur each year in which businesses are bought or sold. In all these cases, it is very necessary to establish the financial worth or cash values of business to successfully implement the strategy. Various approaches क्या होती है for determining a business worth can be grouped in 3 main approaches. What are the various approaches क्या होती है जिससे हम determine कर सकते हैं worth of a business और उसको group किया जाता है 3 main approaches में. The first approach in evaluating the worth of business is determining the net worth or stakeholder. जो फर्स्ट अप्रोच होता है जिसकी वजह से हम डिटरमाइन कर सकते हैं वर्थ ऑफ अ बिजनेस इज डिटरमाइनिंग द नेट वर्थ ऑफ स्टेक होल्डर्स इक्विटी. व्हाट विल बी द नेट वर्थ? क्या होगी स्टेक होल्डर्स इक्विटी की? नेट वर्थ रिप्रेजेंट द सम ऑफ कॉमन स्टॉक एडिशनल पेड इन कैपिटल रिटेन अर्निंग आफ्टर कैलकुलेटिंग कैश. नेट वर्थ एड और सबट्रैक्ट एन appropriate amount for goodwill and overvalued undervalued asset. This provide a reasonable estimate of a firm's monetary value. The second approach to measuring the value of firms grow out of the belief that the worth of any business should be based largely on the future benefit its owner may derive through net profit. A conservative rule of thumb is to establish a business worth as 5 times the firm's current annual profit. A 5-year average profit level could also be used. The third approach, letting the market determine a business worth, involves the 3 methods. First, base the firm's worth on the selling price of a similar company. A potential problem, however, is that sometimes comparable figures are not easy to locate. The second approach is called the price earning ratio method. To use this method, divide the market price of a firm's common stock by annual earning per share and multiply this number by the firm's average net income for the past 5 years. The third approach can be called the outstanding share method. To use this method, simply multiply the number of shares outstanding by the market price per share and add premium. And the premium is simply as per the share amount that a person or a firm is willing to pay to control the acquired company. What will be the production operation strategy? Production operation strategy क्या होता है? After understanding the marketing and financial strategy, the next important strategy that needs to be understood is the production strategy. पहले मार्केटिंग समझ लिया, फिर फाइनेंशियल समझ लिया, अब नाउ कम्स दी प्रोडक्शन स्ट्रैटेजी आ जाता है. तो व्हाट विल बी द प्रोडक्शन ऑपरेशन स्ट्रैटेजी क्या होगा? तो प्रोडक्शन में ये सारी चीजें आएगी. लेट्स डिस्कस द प्रोडक्शन एंड ऑपरेशन स्ट्रैटेजी को हम डिस्कस कर लेते हैं. आफ्टर अंडरस्टैंडिंग द मार्केटिंग एंड फाइनेंशियल स्ट्रैटेजी को समझने के बाद जो हमारी नेक्स्ट इंपॉर्टेंट स्ट्रैटेजी होती है दैट नीड टू बी अंडरस्टूड इज द प्रोडक्शन स्ट्रैटेजी है. तो हम क्या बोलते हैं दैट आफ्टर प्रोडक्शन एंड ऑपरेशन स्ट्रैटेजी क्या होता है? आफ्टर अंडरस्टैंडिंग द मार्केटिंग एंड फाइनेंशियल स्ट्रैटेजी को जब आप समझ लोगे, आफ्टर अंडरस्टैंडिंग द जब आप समझ लोगे मार्केटिंग एंड फाइनेंशियल स्ट्रैटेजी को, तो जो सबसे इंपॉर्टेंट स्ट्रैटेजी होगी दैट नीड टू बी अंडरस्टूड होनी चाहिए इज द प्रोडक्शन स्ट्रैटेजी. प्रोडक्शन ऑपरेशन स्ट्रैटेजी, व्हाट विल बी द प्रोडक्शन ऑपरेशन स्ट्रैटेजी क्या होगा? आफ्टर अंडरस्टैंडिंग द मार्केटिंग एंड फाइनेंशियल स्ट्रैटेजीज को समझने के बाद, आफ्टर अंडरस्टैंडिंग द मार्केटिंग एंड फाइनेंशियल स्ट्रैटेजी जो नेक्स्ट इंपॉर्टेंट स्ट्रैटेजी दैट नीड टू बी अंडरस्टूड समझने की जरूरत है इज द प्रोडक्शन स्ट्रैटेजी. द प्रोडक्शन ऑपरेशन स्ट्रैटेजीज रिलेटेड होता है टू द प्रोडक्शन सिस्टम से, ऑपरेशनल प्लानिंग से, कंट्रोल से, लॉजिस्टिक मैनेजमेंट से. ये अफेक्ट करता है द नेचर ऑफ प्रोडक्ट, सर्विस, द मार्केट टू बी सर्व, द मैनर इन विच द मार्केट आर टू बी सर्व. ऑल दिस कलेक्टिवली इन्फ्लुएंस द ऑपरेशन सिस्टम स्ट्रक्चर and objective which are used to determine the operational plans and policies. Thus, the strategy of expansion through related diversification, for instance, will affect what products are offered to which market and how these markets are served. The operation system structure, which is concerned with the manufacturing, service and supply delivery system, and operation system objective which are related to customer service, resource utilization, both determine what operation plans and policy are set. अंडरस्टैंडिंग द प्रोडक्शन सिस्टम को हमें समझना भी होगा. व्हाट वी नीड टू डू टू अंडरस्टैंडिंग द प्रोडक्शन सिस्टम. द प्रोडक्शन सिस्टम इज कंसर्न विद द कैपेसिटी, लोकेशन, लेआउट, प्रोडक्ट और सर्विस डिजाइन, work system, degree of automation, extent of vertical integration and such factors. Therefore, all the decisions related to production of goods and service from the production strategies related to production system are significant as they deal with the vital issue related to production and thereby affecting the capability of the organization to achieve its objective. Strategy implementation would have to take into account the production system factors as they involve the decisions which are long-term in nature and influence not only the operation capability of an organization but also its ability to implement the strategy and achieve the objectives. Excel Industry, a pioneer company in the area of industrial and agrochemical, adopted a policy of successful vertical integration for import substitution. It starts with the end product and then integrate the backward to make a raw material for it. Production, operation, planning and control. What will be the production, operation, planning and control? Strategies related to operation, plannings and control are concerned with aggregate production, planning, material supply, inventory, cost, quality, management, maintenance of plant and equipment. Here the aim of strategy implementation is to how efficiently the resources are utilized, in what manner the day-to-day operation can be managed in the light of long-term objectives. Operational planning and control provides an example of organizational activity that is aimed at translating the objective into reality. Some companies use quality control as strategic tool. The operation policy at KSB Pumps Limited has a great emphasis on a quality aspect. In implementing its strategy of stable growth, the KSB Pumps has built a solid reputation for its quality product. Structurally, it has Department of Quality Assurance having two groups of quality inspection and quality engineering. Thus, quality is consideration not only at the inspection stage but it's built into the design itself. Then comes the logistic management. What is logistic management basically is for having smooth and uninterrupted production process. Management of logistic is a process that integrate करता है the flow of supply into through and out of an organization to achieve a level of service which ensure that the right material are available at the right place, at the right time, at the right quality and at the right cost. Organization try to keep the cost of transporting material as low as possible, consistent with a safe and reliable delivery. Supply chain management helps करता in logistics and enables a company to have a constant contact with its distribution team, which could consist of trucks, trains, or any other mode of transportation, given the changes that affect the logistic operations, such as emerging technology and industry initiative. Developing and useful a formal logistics strategy is very important. For a business enterprise, effective logistics strategy will involve raising and finding solution to the following question. Which source of raw material and components are available? How many manufacturing locations are there? What products are being made at each manufacturing location? What modes of transportation should be used for various products? What will be the nature of distribution facility? What will be the nature of material handling equipment process? Is it ideal? What is the method for deploying inventory in the logistic network? Should the business firm own the transport vehicle or hire? Improvement in logistics can result in saving in the cost of doing business. This saving can also reveal in the profit of a company. Some example of how logistics can help a business are as follows. Cost saving, reduce inventory, improve delivery time, customer satisfaction and competitive advantage. What will be the supply chain management? Supply chain management क्या होता है? Supply chain management is defined as a process of planning, implementing, controlling the supply chain operations. Supply chain management is defined as a process of supply chain management को कैसे define किया जाएगा? It is defined as a process of planning, implementing, controlling the supply chain operation. It is a cross-functional approach to managing the movement of raw material into an organization and the movement of finished goods. What will be the SCM, that is the supply chain management. Supply chain management को आप define कर सकते हो. It is the process of planning, implementing, controlling the supply chain operation. It is a cross-functional approach to managing the movement of raw material into an organization and the movement of finished good out of the organization towards the end consumer who are satisfied as efficiently as possible. It encompasses all the movement and storage of raw material, work in progress, inventory, finished goods from point of origin to point of consumption. Organizations are finding that they must rely on the chain to successfully compete in the global market. And supply chain refers to the linkages between the suppliers, manufacturers, and customers. Supply chain involves all the activities like sourcing, procurement of material, conversion, and include logistics. Planning and control of supply chain are important component of its management. Naturally, management of supply chains includes closely working with channel patterns, supplier intermediaries, other service providers, and customers. Technological changes and reduction in information communication cost with increase in its speeds had led to the changes in the coordination among the members of the supply chain network. Modern organizations are striving to focus on a core competency and reduce their ownership of sources of raw material and distribution channels. This function can be outsourced to other business organizations that specialize in those activities that can perform in a better and cost-effective manner. In a way, organization in the supply chain do tasks according to their core competency, working in the supply chain, improve the trust and collaboration amongst the partner, and thus improve the flow and the management of inventory. Is logistic management same as supply chain management? Supply chain management is an extension of the logistic management. SCM जो है वो extension है, logistic management छोटा है, whereas SCM is बहुत बड़ा है. However, there is difference between two logistic activity typically management of inbound and outbound. Transportation, warehousing, handling of material, fulfillment of order, inventory management, supply demand planning. Although these activities also form a part of supply chain management, the latter has a different component. Logistic management can be termed as one of its part that is related to planning, implementing, controlling the movement, and storage of goods service related to information between the point of origin and the point of consumption. Supply chain management includes more aspects apart from the logistic management. It is a tool of business transformation that involves delivering the right product at the right time to the right place and at the right price. It reduces the cost to the organization and enhances the customer service. Implement कैसे करोगे आप supply chain management system को for the effective strategy implementation के लिए? तो जो सक्सेसफुल इम्प्लीमेंटेशन होता है सप्लाई चेन सिस्टम का that requires from managing individual function to integrating activity into key supply chain process. It involves collaborative work between buyers and suppliers, joint product development, common systems, shared information. A key requirement for successful implementing supply chain will be the network of information sharing and management. The partners need to link together to share information through electronic data interchange and a task decision in a timely manner. Implementing and successfully running the supply chain management system will involve the product development, the procurement, the manufacturing. Product development के customer and supplier must work together in the product development process. Customer और supplier को एक साथ काम करना पड़ेगा together in the product के development में. Customer and supplier must work together in the product development process. Right from the start, the partner will have knowledge of all involving all partners, will help in the shortening the time of launch. Products are developed and launched in a shorter time and help the organization to remain competitive. Procurement require careful resource planning, quality issues, identifying sources, negotiation, order placement, inbound transportation, and storage. Organizations have to coordinate with supply and scheduling without interruptions. Suppliers are involved in planning the manufacturing process. What will be the manufacturing? Flexible manufacturing process must be in a place to respond to market changes. They should be adaptive to accommodate customization and changes in the taste and preference. Manufacturing should be done on the basis of just-in-time and minimizes the lot sizes. Changes in the formulation process be made to reduce the manufacturing cycle. Physical distribution. Delivery of final product to customer in the last position in the marketing channel. Availability of product at the right place at the right time. It is important for each channel participant. Through physical distribution process, helping the customer become an integral part of marketing. Thus, supply chain management links the marketing channel with the customer. It will link the marketing channel with the customer. Outsourcing is not limited to procurement of material and component, but also include outsourcing a service that traditionally have been provided within an organization. The company will be able to focus on those activities where it has a competency and everything else will be outsourced. Customer service organization through interfaces with the company's production and distribution operation develop customer relationship as to satisfy them. They work with customer to determine mutually satisfying goals, establish and maintain the relationship, thus in turn helps in producing the positive feeling in the organization of the customer. Improve performance and uninterrupted supply chain can contribute significantly to improve the overall performance of the organization by building a strong relationship between the supplier customer organization. Performance is measured by different parameters such as cost, customer service, productivity, quality, and supply involvement, and capability can help in building the long-lasting customer relationships. Baki ka we will cover in another one.